was antiquated by more recent contemporary and more what I would call quote interpretive interpretations. Um, Basically, that's just Pete committing suicide in cereal to express how he wishes he could count to numbers such as 5 or 6. And since he can't, he might as well just end himself. It's a very expensive installation because he has to add new statues every single day. Very costly.
What the hell just happened?
I beat the stage.
No, not in the game. Definitely not in the game.
What do you mean?
What?
Just in general of us talking.
Oh!
art,
You've had a
man.
conversation with Skitch. That's what's happened.
We're talking about art here.
I guess so. I fell into like a trance, man. It was just the conversation was carrying on, and I left my boarding pass, at the station.
Well, this is what happens when we speak to a Floridian about something Disney oriented. I went to downtown Disney yesterday, so I got to learn some of the secrets of Disney and the secret coded language. Also, I find it odd that you really have health in this game or goals, because clearly it doesn't seem to matter.
But it could be a represent.
Once I get to the phone booth, I'm half done this game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gex, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Nope. You're good.
Gex, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I don't know actually. I lost.
What do you have to say about the anti-capitalist message this stage clearly indicates?
Oh, if we're gonna talk about this, don't remind. Okay.
We're not in the museum anymore.
We're in the factory, and obviously, since you're trying to take the numbers out from the factory, you're trying to remove the establishment of the capitalist nature of this community.
Well, if you're really gonna go like that, well, technically speaking, it does represent that, because in the capitalistic world, business only cares about money and numbers. And if the numbers aren't that well, then the business itself will try and find ways to increase that numbers.
So you're proposing some sort of number-centric socialism here.
To an extent, but not necessarily, because as we've seen in that, because as we've seen in this wonderful example of this scene here, you could see all the work and everything that was just based and crunching on numbers. So what happens if the numbers are being removed? What is the possibility of that? Does the factory stay still itself, or does it actually
But the
crumble to
question
bits?
the question is this, okay?
I feel like I'm on an episode of Question Period. Holy crap, guys.
So so clearly there has to be work done in here. The question is, do the numbers own their own labor? Does their labor have intrinsic value, or are they just merely inanimate objects that are figments of Mickey's imagination due to that really awesome thing that he did that is totally illegal in most states?
You bring up a very valid point, but I feel though there's
Does he? Does he really?
Are you willing to ask the tough questions? Is or is not Donald a drug pusher, and this is simply just some sort of drug fantasy that Mickey's involved in here?
So you're proposing an escape of reality. By the way, this looks, that could be believable in the artist's statement. That's maybe what he was actually going for.
Notice how there's no other people in these areas. It's
Exactly.
just Mickey.
So it could be a term of isolation, something that he earns, he wants to be alone, to be isolated.
So you're saying that he's already dead.
Someone in the chat just said, I don't know where to put this on the bingo card.
So basically, Mickey is trying to get himself into heaven, but he's stuck in purgatory. And Donald, who's clearly St. Peter, is stopping his entrance into heaven until he gathers the numbers to account for all of his sins in his past life.
The drug-dealing motorcycle gang, St. Peter.
hold on, wait. If Donald's supposed to be a representation of St. Peter, then why is he has the sheriff badge? That would contradict
because St.
everything.
Peter is the sheriff of the gates to heaven. He's the one who calls the shot. Clearly.
But I feel
That phone was evil. I had to shoot it.
But I feel though the outfit, there's just something about the outfit. It doesn't fit the symbolism that well though.
That's
when you
because
really think
it's
about
subvertive. It's subvertive. You expect a certain look, but it's like remember when you were in Indiana Jones. Remember when he came to the what were they looking for, that last one? Not the last
Crystal
one, but the
Skull?
other one. Not the Crystal Skull, the one prior to that one.
Last Crusade?
Yes. They were looking for, what was the thing they were looking for?
The Holy Grail.
Yes, the Holy Grail. So you notice how the Holy Grail didn't necessarily look like how you would expect it to. It wasn't all glamorous. It was just simple in its appearance. Exactly. So St. Peter, instead of being in glamorous robes and stuff, is simply in a black leather vest with a sheriff star on it, as if he is at a biker bar or something. It's meant to be a test. You realize that he's actually St. Peter. And if you do that and atone for your sins, you can get out of number purgatory and into letter heaven.
As opposed to Wingding's hell.
Exactly. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make that. And this is actually just a very weird. This has got to be the worst licensed game based on Dante's Inferno I've ever seen.
I was beginning to wonder where you were going with this.
So did Minnie die and Mickey sew a cross onto his chest? Is that why he wears the shirt?
Yes, to hide the cross. Basketball is actually a metaphor.
Oh my god.
Just remember that.
Wait a minute. If he's hiding the cross, wouldn't that also then be a symbolism of shame? Because he's hiding something that he believes in?
It could be.
Maybe he doesn't believe in it. Maybe with his beloved dead, he feels that there is no God.
No, you have to remember though, Nintendo had harsh limitations on overt religious symbolism here. They had to hide it. It's all secret code.
He didn't believe in God.
So that's the other thing.
I can't believe you went that far with that. I can't.
Really, you can't believe I went that far with it.
Well, I'm not surprised, but I
took it and ran.
And then Mickey said, "That's great."
That's great.
G just got here.
Hi, G.
What up, nerds?
As I choke to death on my water.
Not, but Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing, though.
Meanwhile, during your discussion of whether or not this is an adaptation of Dante's Inferno, I've beaten like 70% of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, here's the thing. What Skitch and I was doing, it's not too far from the classes I'm taking right now, because one of my classes is digital media history, and we're literally doing all the analytical things about people's works and their backgrounds. So I was just like, okay, I'm playing this game.
So what's the significance of that one pixel there?
I thought where you were going with that was that you were taking a class on improv.
I thought so too.
No,
because that would have made sense.
It's just like, no, we're analyzing this, like actually analyzing things in this style, and it's like, and it's like, does that class just BS everything?
That'd be a pretty sweet class, to be fair.
That would be.
Flatmat Zero actually asked an important question. What does the lack of the number 0 mean? It means there's no donuts in purgatory.
But wait, if there's no donuts in purgatory, then wouldn't that mean then it's also a symbolism of there would be no sweet to no end?
Oh, Homer ate them all in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember?
exactly.
You got tied up to that
all that's
machine.
left are the donut holes in
Oh
heaven,
my god!
which also are the same shape as those dots you've been picking up.
Mickey, stop dragging your butt on the carpet. His crawling animation is him twerking.
I'm sorry. Sketch, we're gonna have to hold that conversation. Are you telling me this fucking game invented twerking before?
It predated twerking.
Holy shit. This explains so much.
Shake it, bake it, booty quake it.
Well, you have to remember something very important about all of this. What channel was Hannah Montana on?
God damn it.
my god, damn it!
So you're saying that to get the inspiration for twerking, Hannah Montana played this game and saw the crawl animation.
Played or was instructed to play as research for her role?
See, I thought you were going to say played or was developer.
Oh my!
by
the way, hi,
I mean,
by the way,
no. I'm not going to. Okay, I'm not saying
It wasn't
that
Miley,
Billy
it
Ray
was Billy
Cyrus
Ray.
was the developer for this game. I'm not going to say that. But what I'm saying is that he might have been. He might have been using a code name though, as opposed to his real name, because he didn't want to tarnish the reputation of himself as an artist by being associated with this game.
I mean, now you've got us by the balls here. John has to beat this game so he can analyze the credits.
Oh my god. Well, I'm already
Damn
like
right.
80% done now. Hey, Masay. You
I'm-
came in on a thing.
Things
Jess,
are happening.
Go read your conspiracy theory homework.
We were first we talked about analyzing art, and then all of a sudden we were in conspiracy theories, and it got out of hand. And who has hands? Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Wait, if you get
But-
the answer wrong in that final thing, do you have to go through the whole level all over again?
I don't actually want to find out. That's why I haven't done that. Oh, we unlocked the windmill. It's Pete's hideout.
Wait. So hold on though. If we're looking at this, what's a good way to actually approach this?
Wait a
This
minute.
next theory though.
Wait a minute. No. I think Skitch was onto something with that whole pearly gates thing in the numbers, because there were 10 commandments.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
And what are the last two numbers? What are the last two numbers you're going for here?
9 and 10.
9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the last two commandments were.
He has a
Pete.
tiny
And
dog
Pete-
guarding his base.
And remember, we're going up against Pete. And what does Pete stand for?
One of the hounds of hell. We're in hell.
No. It's much more simple. It stands for Purgatory Ends Tonight, everybody.
Purgatory ends tonight.
Everybody.
Everybody.
But the point
So-
of purgatory was it was supposed to be forever.
Unless you pay
Exactly.
your
When
tax.
you beat the game, there isn't going to be a credit sequence. You're just going to end up at the first level.
Look, am I saying that this is a Catholic propaganda game? Yes.
What the fuck
But-
is that thing?
It's a
I can't wait to see this.
it's obviously a thing that I need to see in order to comment on.
Yeah, I have
It-
to see this
It's a
too.
groping cat, I think.
It looks like a gorilla. It's like a gorilla in a top hat. It's like it kind of looks like that thing in the front there is like its lip, and it's like yes, oh yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Skip.
Mr. Grape.
Well,
somebody said.
well, I mean, the Silent Hill influences were going to have to happen at some
Oh
point.
my
because
God.
remember, all the monsters that you see, of course, are figments of Mickey's imagination.
So it's said it's the bonsai buddy.
Indeed, it
Oh
is.
my God! It really is the bar
It kind of did look like it. All right, guys, we're gonna save the final number.
So wait, if this Pete thing is it a struggle to escape one's sins, of what a way to escape one's torment?
Effectively, unfortunately, in this day and age, in 1993, we have to sort of pay your way out of purgatory. All you could really use were bitcoins, which are expressed in just numbers in this game. So this
But if But if he was trying to express that, then wouldn't then technically, if each numbers represent the amounts they represented, then he should have had enough.
No. The numbers represent an arbitrary quantitative relation to the amount of bitcoins you receive. The code is actually very unusual. What you have to do is you take the number and then you multiply it by the actual bonus items you have by the end of the stage. That generates a number by which you have to go through the Bible and count every word, every instance of words at that interval. And then it gives you a message that has to be decoded with letters being swapped out to tell
Are we
you.
in the Da Vinci Code now? Is that what's happening now?
Well, wait, hold on. That would make sense because Mickey would have to try and find all the numbers and then put them in a subsequent or I can't talk
Subsequent?
right now. Thank you.
Oh,
In
Nicolas
a
Cage,
certain
we're going
order,
national treasure on this.
and in order for that way to spell out a certain word, and that would be the code in order for him to get out. It all makes sense now.
It does, or does it?
Oh, no.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Oh god.
My God,
Nicolas
guys.
Cage, eat your heart out.
My brain. My brain. The
So how
pyramid
many of you
college-
guys drank before you got in the Skype call?
I want to drink now. I'll probably do that during the next break.
I'm sober,
I
so
haven't-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I'm just
Yes.
checking. Just checking.
I'm sober too. Besides, there's only two holidays I will ever drink on: Christmas and Thanksgiving. Those are the
Now,
only two I will
I-
ever drink.
Now, one thing I find unusual as well is that the only other character you're really talking to in most of this game is technically a type of bird,
What the
Um,
fuck?
which means that this game also was a direct influence on How to Full Boyfriend, because clearly
Oh my god.
when you are talking to nothing but birds, what else is there to go?
Wait, I'm sorry. Sketch, you cut out on my end. What did you say?
You just wanted to repeat it. You actually heard it. You're just lying.
No, I'm legitimately serious. It cut out on my
Well,
end.
the part where I insinuated that this game was a direct influence on How to Full Boyfriend because the only character you talk to is a bird, technically, in a loose sense.
Not a pigeon though, it's a fowl. A domesticated waterfowl.
Yes, but they don't have the right pixel count to render bills, which is why
I
they
thought
went
you
with
were-
pigeons.
I thought you were about to say that birds don't have any rights, but they don't have the right.
Hey, I'm not the one here that's trying to claim that birds aren't people here, okay? That's specious.
I did it.
I'm here trying to educate people. You're trying to throw your weird propaganda out there, man.
Oh, make me the bad guy.
Clearly, the bad guy is that number 7 that we saw on the prior screen.
They're counting right now. I'm enjoying the counting. I hear Mickey Mouse yelling at me in numbers.
3!
Why does Donald have a throne? Why does he have a throne?
I told you. He's St. Peter.
It's St. Peter.
Wait, I have to see this. Oh my sweet Mary Lord.
Alright, we did it. We beat the game. We beat a game on a cookie. It's been a while.
Reading from the Book of Duck.
Two people programmed this.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
7 names so far. Oh, there we go. 5 on artwork.
Any of them have anything to do
2
with
on
Billy Ray
game
Cyrus?
design. 2 on game design.
I was QA
6
on this.
game testers. 6.
Oh my god.
Now I noticed here. Okay, one of the programmers is Bill McIntosh. Now you take Bill McIntosh, rearrange the letters, and replace some of them, and what do you get? Billy Ray Cyrus. Theory confirmed.
You did it. You did it, Sketch. You've cracked the code.
And And
No, you've cracked the code, and the pyramid on the dollar bill, it unfolds all of its knowledge to you.
oh, and we also forgot the Sisyphus reference that this entire thing has, because once you beat the game, all you can do is just start over again,
Welcome to the
and your work
Illuminati.
is erased.
Why am I here? All right. Do you
get the high
guys?
score, John?
I did it. I'm proud of myself. I had a high score of 5. I don't know what number he actually gave me. Do you
Points
guys
don't matter.
exactly?
This game
It's
brought to
whose
you by the
line?
number 6.
Points
All
don't
right.
matter in purgatory.
Do you guys have a game in mind to throw on the cookie?
Let me take a look at your backlog, Ray.
Gex?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to recompose myself right now.
Okay, backlog is down for maintenance.
What?
That's why this is when I try to go to it.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, shit.
Well, believe it or not, I actually am prepared for this. Because someone last stream, I want to say it was Wolf Samurai. If it wasn't, I apologize to the person who did say it. Suggested just take down a bunch of games beforehand, which I did at midnight, but apparently it didn't go down at midnight. So I actually do have a list of 5 games for a round of fortune cookie.
Wow. Okay.
Someone got a bingo spot apparently out of all this.
How?
One of the bingo spots was try to use the cookie when backloggery's down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone mentioned Skitchin. It's like, I think you've played Skitchin before, haven't you?
All right, have I played Skitchin? I don't think I own Skitchin.
Oh, let me double. Let's see here.
What are you double checking? What site are you using?
I'm using Wayback Machine.
Okay, I think is it in the PSP EA collection? Because if that's the case, then I do have it.
That's a good question. Let's hear.
Skitch, apparently you and I are the best fanfic writers ever.
Let's see here. No, it doesn't seem like it was re-released.
All right, so if you want, I have games to list out. If you guys can think of something that I might have.
Well.
Otherwise, here are the 5 games, and I'm not even gonna bother putting it on screen. You just see the cookie in the background.
Okay.
Oh, it probably popped on screen earlier. Now that I think about it. All right.
Oh.
Game 1, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin for the PS2. Game 2, Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo. Game 3, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 for the Game Boy. Game 4, Cloud Built for Steam. And Game 5, Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins for the 3DS.
For our 3DS pick, let's go relax again. I'll switch to Mario Golf World Tour.
Mario Golf World Tour is Gex's choice. Mystery Magfest game is also a choice. Tom, you got anything in mind?
We only do it 3DS, or could it be from any system?
It can be from anything, as long as you think
Okay.
I have it or know I have it.
Sonic Generations. I can't remember what system you had it for, though.
With 360.
Okay, yeah. Sonic Generations, then.
Sonic Generations for 360. Skitch, do you have anything?
I'll stick with Goemon Great Adventure for me.
Goemon's Great Adventure for N64. That's all the games. Give it a second, and a straw poll will pop up in the chat. And yes, Edo, I do know what you're voting for. Why is G yelling for Tom to make me play Jurassic Heart? What does he mean by Jurassic Heart?
I don't know what Jurassic Heart is.
Oh god. Okay, imagine dating sim, but with a dinosaur.
I'm
What?
totally down for that.
I kid you not. If it's Jurassic Heart, what I'm thinking of, you literally date a T-Rex.
If I were to date any kind of animal, it would either be some kind of dinosaur or a shark.
Why a shark?
Have you not seen a shark?
Skitch, read the straw poll when you click the link, please.
Skitch, you aren't sober. Quit bullshitting us, says Dan.
Actually, I am sober.
I
so-
can believe he's sober. I've had enough conversations with Skitch to believe this is him sober.
If this would be harder for me to do if I'm drunk. Stream of consciousness takes a lot of effort to do to keep track of all the BS you're coming up with on the fly.
I have a pretty funny story about sharks, by the way.
Man, I actually do too.
One of my friends works in a lab. He works with stem cells, but he's trying to expand his repertoire here. And his ultimate goal, basically by the time he reaches retirement, he wants to create a race of shark people. The best part is, if he succeeds in this, his last name would go so well with it, because his last name, if that were the case, then his title would be Dr. McGill.
Oh my god. Dr. McGill, Shark Maker.
There we go.
That's fantastic.
All right.
My story is much more mundane. I was playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. It's the first session for a campaign, and I rolled natural 1 8 times on a d20.
Holy
Except for the one time where the GM had me attack someone as a result of one of those natural ones, where I rolled a natural 20. The end result was that character ended up dying because he swam away when he was underwater because he thought that a bunch of dwarves underwater were sharks. Then so he thought he had to swim deeper in the water. He saw a beautiful mermaid, went up and tried to kiss it, and the mermaid turned out to be a shark that bit his face off.
I'm torn if Mystery Magpie's game is crushing it. I'm very sure it's the winner at this point. But I'm torn on what game I want to play.
Whenever somebody starts a story with "we were playing D&D," my first thought goes to Barrington.
Barrington's pretty good.
Love Barrington.
Fuck, do I go with... I don't know what to go with. Torn on this. We don't even need to run a timer on this one. Votes are coming in slow. It's very obvious Mystery Magfest game is the winner. Actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, because, like, it's pretty much stalled right now.
I like Brandon Dark Liger's addition for the bingo card. Get bullshits and analysis. That's an easy bingo spot. I got plenty of practice for back when I analyzed Rebecca Black's Friday as being a commentary on China, deciding on whether it wants to be communist or capitalist.
Guys, do I pick a dumb game or a possibly good game?
Possibly good.
Possibly good.
Possibly good.
We played a dumb game. Well, actually, a deeply philosophical game that just appeared to be dumb. Obviously.
All right. I'll put that one down then. And I will pick up Gundam Battle Assault 2 for the PS1.
Ooh.
So when we come back, we will be playing Gundam Battle Assault 2.
This is not the Return of Master Asia, is it?
Is he in this? I think he might be. Oh man, I hope he is. I might have to unlock him. That's the thing, though.
You know what I wish what they had made basically a Gundam game that was basically virtual on with Gundam. That would have been awesome.
Where's the... Oh, that's what I'm looking for. That's why it was weird. All right, when we come back, Gundam Battle Assault 2. Sorry, dude.
Oh, no problem. Like, I wonder if they ever had a virtual on arcade machine at MagFest. That would have been awesome.
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Well, Duke someone's asking me to do Duke Nukem's voice. My response is I can't do Duke Nukem's voice. I don't do voices so much as I just...
Okay, can I talk about how serendipitous this is right now? I pulled out the manual to see if Master Asia was in it. The very first page I opened up to was his move list.
Yes!
So he's in the game. Confirmed.
Oh man, he's coming back from the East Pole. God, that was a little over a month ago, that stream. That like pre-Christmas stream.
Somebody wants a roll call somebody wants a roll call. Hi, I'm Psychotic Jax.
You want me to go first time, or do you want to go first time?
You can go.
Okay. I'm Skinch. I'm responsible for one of the commercials you heard earlier today. I sometimes do deep, insightful analysis that breaks Tom's mind, and I'm not Tom.
I'm Tom Fox, and I need a drink. Be right back.
We're going to break. We'll see you in a bit with Gundam Battle Assault 2. Super Asia. Mr. Asia.
I'll relink the SoundCloud version of the commercial I made.
Oh, the SoundCloud one's pretty good.
The fun part, John, about that commercial was I literally bought the Irish whistle that's used in it less than 24 hours before I wrote that.
So you just really wanted to use it.
That actually was part of it too, yes.
Somebody
why I went
wants
with the
to
whole-
know if...
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I can answer some question. Hey, Jax, could you try to get... John, can you go ahead and check your Twitch inbox when you get a chance?
Sure, hang on.
I'm gonna watch this Super Asia clip to become initiated as to what Super Asia is.
Super Asia?
Yeah, Super Asia. It's the superior form of Master Asia. Who told me to look at my inbox?
Guardian of the Fourth Wall.
Oh, okay. There's a part 2 from the fanfic they made last stream.
Oh dear.
Oh.
All right. You know what? I will give this to you guys because I stall enough as it is.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw that to you three. Use it. Use it as you will.
Okay.
We're still on break right now. It's just as a heads up.
All right.
Okay. So was the first chapter read last stream?
Most of it. We were at the
Okay.
beginning and the end. We skipped a little of the middle.
should we just trade off on this?
I was thinking, do we want to choose roles, or like does one of us want to do the narrating parts, another one is do the speaking parts?
Possibly. Let's see. We got a narrator, we got John, and we got Brad as our characters. I'll do narration.
All right, I'm not gonna do an impression, but I'll do John. But that came out wrong.
Thanks, Tom.
You know what? You don't know. I stand by that. Out of all the people on this cast list, I do John.
All right.
I honestly don't know how to do. All right.
The sudden earthquake violently shook John's apartment,
We're still on break.
disturbing
Dude.
everyone else that lived in there.
It's still on break. So.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm getting commercial now. They be like, no, you're supposed to be mute.
No, you don't have to mute yourself. Good timing on that, though.
Oh, you got quoted. Look what you've done. Look what you...
Oh, goody. The fun just never seems to be going.
Well, I gotta say, if to quote Andros here, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
And then to quote Fox, ah!
Ooh, yeah, Gurren Lagann's great.
All right, before we go to the game and before we get to some fanfic reading, first off, we got one quick donation here from Cena Liza again. It says, John, Skit, Gex, and Tom, it's Cena Liza again. Wanted to annoy you again, haha. Anyway, again, yeah. Hashtag John Batsby from stream again. Anyways, I mainly wanted to donate because Tom Senpai was on stream, so hi, Tom.
Hello.
Anyways, with love and chicken wings and Xenoblade, Eliza. P.S. I'm so gonna play Hatofu Boyfriend now. Just need Steam monies. And I also want to point out, check up on the shirts. So for those who didn't read the title or were only popped in recently, we have a shirt for sale. So you can see my screen on the side here. We've been selling it all day. We promoted it crazy today. We are apparently now at 286 of them sold. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. Ridiculous. If you didn't see the shirt before, it comes in 5 different colors: black, blue, gray, green, and red, and also comes in women's cut as well. Just throwing that out.
I got mine. What's stopping you?
Did you actually order one?
Yeah, I got a blue one.
Oh, nice, dude. Thanks. And now for the main event.
Do we have all of our actors here?
Oh, do we?
I'm here.
I think Sketch. Evidently not.
John,
Maybe
will these shirts be available forever? I wish I could buy one now, but I don't have the money currently.
I'm here. It's just
Okay.
Sometimes it drops out for random reasons. But yes, a reading of A Stream Gone Wrong, a ProtonJons fanfic, Part 2. Chapter 2. The sudden earthquake violently shook John's apartment, disturbing everyone else that lived in there.
Whoa, holy shit!
John exclaimed as the very foundation rumbled, knocking stuff around John's apartment and causing him to fall to the ground several feet away from his television. The fall had knocked his headphones off and hit the floor. After about 30 seconds, the quake had gone silent, and John had completely lost his signal to Twitch. He lay there on the ground, motionless and utterly in shock, trying to contemplate what has happened.
What the fuck was that? Seriously, what was that?
John got to his feet and attempted to calm himself down.
Okay, don't worry. You were probably hacked and there was a coincidental earthquake. No big deal. After all, it wouldn't be an official ProtonJons stream without the usual weird glitches and shit going on.
With that being said, he proceeded towards his television. On his way, he stepped on his protein shake that was split during the quake, along with his snack, which was now just a pile of gunk on the floor.
Oh, fuck.
John said in disappointment.
Oh, there goes my snack for the evening.
He arrived at the television, which displayed a black screen.
I don't know what that was all about, but time to get back to streaming.
Meanwhile, John's chat was going wild with messages thrown left and right about John's current state. There's another John in there.
Yeah, there's a different John.
Oh, that'd be Video Game Freak.
I'll do it.
John, are you there?
What
John
the
asked.
fuck?
John, is everything all right?
All right, you're Brad too, so
Settings and game progress.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
Brad asked. In response, John replied,
I have no idea. There was like this freakish shit ever.
Yeah, I agree. Jesus, was John pulling a prank on us? Oh,
If he was, that was a really fucking good prank.
John looked over at his computer and saw that the internet connection was lost entirely.
Oh, for fuck! That quake really messed up my equipment. Well, it should only take a second for me to fix.
Knock, knock, knock. John was interrupted by a knock at the door.
I got something better.
Oh, go for it. John was interrupted by a knock at the door.
Who could that be at this hour?
He wondered as he proceeded to the door. He opened the door and seen that it was his neighbors from upstairs.
Oh, hey, I guess if this is neighbors, I'll do that too. What the hell are you doing down here? What do you mean?
The confused John responded.
There was an earthquake or something.
His neighbor didn't seem to be fazed in the slightest with John's response.
My ass, it was an earthquake.
What do you mean? I felt the earthquake too.
Yeah, because you were the source of it.
What? I wasn't doing anything.
John replied to the neighbor's ridiculous claim.
Bullshit!
Just then, John's neighbor from across the hall opened the door with a surprised expression painted on their face. Both John and his neighbor turned to face the person.
Oh, dude, did you feel that earthquake? That was crazy!
There was a moment of silence before the angry neighbor turned to John, who stared at him with a smug smile.
Well?
John asked.
You're lucky that it was an earthquake.
He says to John in a threatening tone.
Because otherwise I would've.
John interrupted the angry neighbor, showing his lack of interest in further discussing the current topic.
I don't really care, dude. If you'll excuse me, I've got a stream to run.
He promptly shuts the door in his neighbor's face, then noticing a red-looking splatter on the wall next to the door.
Oh! Fuck!
Further examination revealed it was tomato sauce, and it was dripping all over John's floor.
Ah, god damn it.
John said in frustration.
That earthquake really messed stuff up. That earthquake really messed stuff up.
He proceeded over to the kitchen and snatches a bottle of homemade cleaning solution and a towel off the rack next to his fridge. He places it over the mess on the floor and sprayed the tomato-covered wall.
I really hope that doesn't stain.
John said as he nailed down onto the mess of the tomato on the floor.
Well, it may look cool. It wouldn't be a nice thing to smell tomato sauce all the time, especially if it's past the expiration date, because then it would probably smell worse.
What smells worse, John?
Brad said. John quickly threw his head up after hearing Brad's faint voice in the distance. However, the speed he threw his head up caused his neck to let out a cracking sound.
Ah, jeez!
He said as he placed a hand on his neck. He rushed over to the headset and spoke into the microphone.
Brad, was that you?
Yeah? What the hell was that, John? Were you pulling a fast one on us?
No, man, I swear that wasn't me.
The chat was going bananas when you were gone, dude. Dan had to set the slow chat to 5 minutes because it was flooded.
Well, I'm all right. Just some shit got messed up. Am I online? Am I online on Twitch?
No.
John stated.
Your stream is completely down.
Well, shit. I guess I'm down for the night.
John said in disappointment. However, just then, his stream went back online.
Oh, wait. Looks like I'm back. And holy shit, did the chat ever get flooded?
He attempted to examine the chat, but soon got flooded with even more messages than before.
Okay, wow. Holy shit, guys. Slow down. I'm all right.
John said in hopes of calming down the chat.
Just some technical problems. And maybe I was pulling your leg a bit.
Wait, I thought you said.
Before John could finish his sentence, John was quick to cut him off.
I was pulling your leg.
John sent John a private message on Skype, which read,
Hang on. Reading voice time.
yes,
I lost my place.
Ah.
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to calm the chat down. Not worry them more.
Oh, all right then.
John said out loud. Brad, trying to convince the chat it was all a joke, followed up on John's previous statement.
Well, damn, John. That was some prank. You had us all worried. That was well done, man. Well done. Bravo.
John nervously chuckled.
Thanks, Brad. It was being worked on for a while, and it looks like it paid off. So anyways, let's play some Barbie on the NES.
John shouted enthusiastically.
Let us begin this descent into madness.
As he said this, he hit reset on his console, and to John's surprise, the game started up like normal.
All
He
right,
sighs and lets out a chuckle.
all right, here we go.
Just then, John's phone received a text.
Was that your phone, John?
Brad asked.
Yeah, let me see who it was.
John picked up his phone and took a peek at the source of the message. Strangely enough, the name of the sender was coincidentally Barbie.
What?
John muttered under his breath. The text that John was sent contained an interesting message.
I got this one.
Oh, damn.
Help me, John. Please. I need you. Your help.
To be continued.
Oh my god.
And my video game freak's gonna fucking murder me.
Those were fantastic. That was fantastic,
That was
guys. And
beautiful.
also, speaking of fantastic, is that Super Asia on the screen there?
Not yet.
And scene.
And sing. Oh, what the hell am I listening to?
So are we expecting Super Asia to make an appearance in Barbie's adventure in NES?
We can only hope.
We can only hope. And speaking about only hope, what's this? Bro, this is the game, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how many we have to fight to get to Master Asia, but we've already knocked out 3.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm hoping it's like by 6.
So
John,
the
go help
graphic-
Barbie. She needs you.
So the characters are actually just like a bunch of 2D sprites assembled into things as opposed to 3D models.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool idea.
So you're playing as Burning Gundam, the world's worst robot proctologist.
Yes.
Burning finger.
Do you know where he is? Why should I trust you? Here's the deal.
Man, no one seems to just be able to tell me if they know the guy in the picture without being a dick. After hearing that fanfic, am I allowed to go bang my head against the wall for half an hour now? Feel free to. It's your call.
Until you get tomato sauce on the wall, then you need to clean it up.
Well,
The homemade cleaning solution.
The first part, if memory serves me, has us talking about playing Counter-Strike on villains' chests. So that was a thing from last stream. You know, it's also a really good thing that the AI does not seem to be using their supers at all.
It's always good. So how does the game actually play and handle?
Pretty good, actually. This is a solid game. It's a little weird to get used to because there's like a side dodging move that I keep accidentally using.
What about the story?
The story.
I wouldn't count that as a story. It's the equivalent of a fighting game story, like like games like Guilty Gear and
Evil Zone.
Yes, I was gonna say Skullgirls, but sure, Evil Zone.
Evil Zone is clearly the epitome of coherent fighting game storylines.
Oh shit, this is gonna miss.
Be on a bingo card.
The only thing I use Skullgirls for is to play Guitar Hero on Big Band. Dude, that trumpet move, you can actually make music with that.
I know, someone did the Fist of the North Star theme on it.
That's awesome. I just saw the one that was UNO and was her.
Another good one, yeah. Alright, so I've had 2 like actual voiced clips so far, so usually in a fighting game that means I'm either fighting the final boss or I'm about to fight my rival. So hopefully now I'm about to fight Master Asia?
Checkmate.
I do like checkmate being how they end the fight. That's pretty good.
That's right.
Oh shit! It's Big Sam! Holy shit, that's big! It's right in the fucking name!
Excellent.
Holy shit, it does damage!
It does damage by walking.
It's kicking my ass!
Well, stepping on your ass, rather.
Good point.
Oh
That does a lot of damage.
God. That is... Ugh.
Huh, this is a weird iteration of asymmetrical fighting game action.
Wow, that super did nothing! Dude, I'm fucked!
I see where the developers of Evolve got their idea for their game.
Dude, I'm dead! Oh, wait. No, that's not gonna be enough. He still has another bar left. Does he have another
This
bar?
is very reminiscent of the Bloody Marie fight in Skullgirls, actually.
Ah, fuck. If I could have gotten one last super off, I might have turned that around.
Someone says you need to get behind him somehow, or else you're guaranteed to lose.
Oh, shit. Do I not get to continue? Does that... Okay, good. There it is.
You have 1 life, and if you lose, start over.
All right. How do I get behind him?
Clipping.
You did it. You figured out the strategy.
That's right.
Pause for a second. I'm checking something quick. Thruster mode, block, dodge, shield.
He's eating me.
Stun
Oh,
attack,
God.
mega special attack. Thruster mode might be helpful.
Paper loglixed makes a very poignant observation. You cannot stand up to his big Zammy legs. Those Zammy legs are really intimidating.
Well, I figured out how to get behind him.
There you go.
You said big Zammy legs. The first thing that came to mind was like,
Hey, baby doll. Nice jams.
Nice Zams, you mean? I like how it does like sort of a back kick, like it's a horse or something.
I got it in my front pocket. Oh, Butters.
Tom, have you actually played South Park Stick of Truth?
A little bit. I haven't played too much of it. Does Butters get that as one of his moves?
That's his special.
Really? That's amazing.
Oh no, there's a better one. There's actually 2 Butters characters in the game.
Oh dear.
Take a guess on what his second one is.
Well, that's one of his specials too. It's Professor Chaos.
Nope.
Yeah. What?
He's a whole new character.
Really?
Yes. But here's the dickish part. The only way you could have gotten him is if during the season of one season of South Park where you had to find the alien in the episode. And if you were one of the first few people to find it, you would have sent a code that would automatically unlock him. I'm not sure if they changed that at this time, but I remember that was one of the goodies because if you found him, if you found the alien, South Park Studios sent you a code for South Park's Let's Go Tower Defense game. And then in and I think it was also a code to unlock the last 2 special areas, but I can't remember.
Wait. Was that wasn't the main boss. That was the halfway boss.
Oh
That's mid-boss.
dear.
Oh. So
Did you beat him?
I did. How far behind is the stream for you guys?
I just
So-
saw
so-
you
so-
kill Big. I just saw you.
You're
kill Big
fighting
Guy.
Dragon now, but I don't know why I thought that you didn't beat him while you're fighting Dragon.
No,
You know, I just started over. I got sick of it. I got sick of progress.
So you're basically saying that the special Butters characters is like getting the ultimate weapon for Steiner. It requires weird meta knowledge and bullshit. Right? I'm talking about Final Fantasy IX's ultimate weapon. That's the one I'm thinking about.
Oh shit, that doesn't reach. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Or I could have blocked it all.
I'm so dumb.
What?
I'm naming my amiibos, and I just came up with the dumbest name for Bowser.
What is it?
It's Chrome, because he's Browser.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Did you see that Firefox Bowser shirt?
No, I didn't.
It was the Firefox logo, but it was Bowser trying to take over the world. It was actually pretty cool.
That's amazing.
I need to see that. Speaking of amiibos, hey Tom, how's your collection going?
21 out of the total Smash Bros. One so far.
Yeah, all I want to get is Marth, and that's all I need. But that's gonna be hard.
Well, I mean, it's getting reprinted, so.
Oh yeah. He's getting reprinted for Project Steam. I don't know if he's gonna be out for Project Steam, but he's getting reprinted.
No,
That's
no,
good.
no. Marth will be confirmed as a.
Shh! He's here. He's here. I found him.
Oh, it's everything I imagined and more.
Shh! Hang on. They're talking.
School of Toho Fuhai, the winds of the king, Senshin, Keiretsu. Ten Pakiron! Look, the east is burning red.
All right, that was not as magical as I was hoping. We're good. But we're fighting him. We found Master Asia. And he's gonna kick my ass, probably, based on how I've been playing against the other guys. I mainly just want to unlock him and play as him, so.
They're not speaking in random words, they're speaking in anagrams. That's obviously what they're speaking in.
I'd believe it.
That's right.
Look, the east is burning red.
Is that when Burning Gundam and Master Asia fuse, or?
What? No, that's their thing. So I need to watch G Gundam. I just need to take in as much Master Asia as possible.
Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't think there's damage scaling in this game. Oh, there isn't. There is not damage scaling in this game. I'm sorry, Master Asia.
Like what? People say that the voice acting is phoned in on this game.
Oh yeah,
What a shock.
Master Asia's was all right, but Domon's definitely phoned in.
So you just beat him to a bloody pulp.
Yep.
Or to a scrap heap pulp.
And now we're fighting. The fuck is that? A Gundam suit with a Gundam face for a crotch? Is this Devil Gundam? I don't recognize this.
Oh, dude, is it Gurren?
Kyoji's the pilot. I'm fighting my brother, apparently.
In the pits of hell, apparently.
If you look very carefully in the background, you'll see Mickey Mouse just running along.
God damn it.
Dark Gundam. I'm fighting the Dark Gundam.
Oh, goody. It's white and red. That is not dark at all.
More like Dork Gundam.
Oh, snap.
Oh, he can turn around no problem. Never mind.
You serve that Dork Gundam good, Skitch.
Wait, I don't get it.
Because you called him Dork Gundam.
Oh, shoot, that's my dyslexia kicking. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, folks.
Oh, well now I just feel bad.
Oh, don't feel bad.
Oh no, I laughed at your condition. I was ignorant. I'm sorry.
He's a dork anyway.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked right now. Oh fuck.
You're fighting Space Dandy.
I think I am. I think I am.
Where did that worm come from?
I think that was his super.
Oh, this is the Beetlejuice universe, right? Those are the
Exactly, those are
sandworms.
the sandworms.
The
Oh, I'm getting
look like
wrecked
they're
here.
emerging from his crotch face.
Well, they are a symbol of sorts.
Oh,
Oh no, he hit me out of that shit.
hey baby, want to see my Gundam trouser snake?
Trouser worm.
It also doubles as his tongue.
Oh my god, I can't believe I actually pulled that out of the end.
You win.
Heyo.
I think I win? I don't know. Oh shit, there's a cutscene. And there's another, and there's a girl that wasn't there before. And what the fuck, was that the king from the CDI Zelda?
Okay, girl that wasn't there before.
Why am I now saying I love you? What is happening? What just happened?
What? I think you really need to watch G Gundam at some point.
Apparently.
Well, that was certainly a touchdown, all right.
And that's the game.
It really did look like the king from Zelda CDI. Comes back and just, I love you.
See, this is why I made the comparison to Evil Zone.
I know bits and pieces of it, but I didn't watch G Gundam. I know about Rain and everything at the end with Devil Gundam, but I didn't expect that to be exactly like they showed it. It just caught me off guard more than anything.
Oh.
Well, we don't need to watch G Gundam. We just saw the entire plot line for the show. So.
No, I kind of want to see it just to see Canadian Gundam in action. Or was it Lumberjack Gundam? What the fuck is the Canadian Gundam pilots Gundam called? Also, Natsume made this game, apparently.
The Harvest Moon people?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, Natsume was the publisher for Harvest Moon, I believe. Let's see here.
So that's 2 games we beat tonight in a row.
Yay! I mean, beat's
Yeah,
kind of a loose term when it's a fighting game.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this. So, here's a fun thing.
saving system
The
settings,
actual
and
developer
game
for
progress.
Harvest Moon is Packin Video.
What?
Properly saved.
Packin Video is the original developer for Harvest Moon.
You better go fight
What else have they
someone.
made?
The
Rambo
save.
for the Famicom
Oh,
and Predator for the Famicom
Wow.
and Friday the 13th for the
Yeah, they-
Famicom.